I offer my respectful pranams to all the elders present here and my love and namaskar to all others. First, I will read out the benedictory message from revered President Maharaj, and then I will read out the message from revered Swami Gautamananda Ji Maharaj. Dear brother monks, distinguished speakers, devotees and friends, with the blessings of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Dev, Holy Mother Sri Sharada Devi and Swami Vivekananda, we have assembled this afternoon here at the sacred Balaram Mandir for the concluding function of the 125th anniversary of the Ramakrishna mission. All of you are well aware of the supreme spiritual significance and sanctity of this place. In a way, this house of Balaram Basu was Sri Ramakrishna's parlor house or Boitak Khana in Kolkata. He came here more than 100 times. In later years, Swamis Brahmananda Ji, Premananda Ji, Turiyananda Ji, Adbhutananda Ji and other disciples of Sri Sri Thakur stayed here. Again, here in this house on the 1st May 1897, around this time in the afternoon, Swamiji called a meeting of a few monastic and lay disciples of Sri Thakur and founded the Ramakrishna mission. That beginning was very simple and unostentatious, with only a few people being intimated about it. Probably no newspaper of that day carried any news of it. But the outcome of that meeting was momentous and far-reaching. The institution Swamiji inaugurated that day is still going strong after a century and a quarter. In these long years, the mission has come to be recognized worldwide as a potent force for the advancement of human civilization in both secular and spiritual aspects. Since 1st May 2022, we have celebrated the 125th anniversary of the Ramakrishna mission in a modest way. Though this is a significant occasion, let us not forget that in the case of an organization like the Ramakrishna mission, which has sprung from the great resolve of a world prophet like Swami Vivekananda, 125 years is rather a small period. This mission is destined to march onward and put behind it such milestones as 500 years, 1000 years and more. This should not surprise you because the mission is founded on and guided by the lofty ideals taught by Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sharada Devi and Swami Vivekananda, who incarnated to fulfill the spiritual needs of the modern age. It is in this context that we have to consider today's topic for deliberation, that is, relevance of Swami Vivekananda's ideas in the modern age. This is a pertinent topic which has been discussed earlier in many seminars and also written about in books. It is not that we have a doubt in our minds about whether Swamiji's ideas are relevant or not, that this topic is chosen for discussion. His ideas are of course relevant now, and they will continue to remain so for many more centuries to come. But now and then it is necessary to dwell on this subject and try to understand Swamiji's ideas and their implications in the prevailing conditions of our society. I would like to place before you a teaching of Swamiji which is central to the message he gave to Indians and Westerners alike, and which will remain relevant forever. Time and again, he asserted the divine nature of human personality. He said, that every man and every woman is essentially divine spirit. We are not finite bodies and minds. We are infinite spirit. In his paper on Hinduism, presented before the Parliament of Religions in Chicago, his cry was thunderous, quote, "Hear ye, children of immortal bliss, you are souls immortal, spirits free, blessed and eternal. Ye are not the matter, ye are not the bodies. Matter is your servant, not you the servant of matter," unquote. In another lecture, Swamiji declared, quote, "This is the one prayer to remember our real nature, the God who is always within us, thinking of it always as infinite, almighty, ever good, ever beneficent, selfless, bereft of limitations," unquote. This was Swamiji's central message. Please do not think that this is a too lofty message to be of any significance to ordinary people. Swamiji's message of divinity of the soul is practical. It is meant to alter a person's concept of himself and of others, and thereby eventually and inevitably mold his conduct in the world. Swamiji emphasized this idea both in India and abroad, since he saw clearly that misery everywhere was caused by ignorance of our real nature, our wrong thinking that we are finite beings with little bodies and limited minds. Nevertheless, it is not in the nature of man to accept this notion fully and live comfortably with it. Man continually tries to free himself from this perceived limitation through various means. Unfortunately, however, most people do not know how to attain true freedom. They make attempts in the wrong direction. As a result, they slip into the mire of worldly bondage and suffer more and more. True peace and fulfillment can be attained only in the spirit, which is within everyone. This is the spiritual solution that Swamiji advocated, because the root cause of human problems lies deep within, and there they have to be tackled. Repeated recollection of this idea will, in course of time, is bound to enlarge our consciousness and lead us to the highest realization, as Swamiji said, that truth is like a corrosive substance that will make its way into the hardest of stone. We have many Swamis and scholars amidst us who are going to share with us their valuable insights on today's topic. I hope you will find today's deliberations enriching. I earnestly pray for the blessings of Sri Thakur, Sri Ma and Sri Swamiji on all of you. Thank you. Swami Smaranananda.